Welcome back everybody on YouTube land or wherever you see this video. I have been doing some traveling and I have the biggest trouble trying to find a healthy snack, and so Scam Likely is calling. Okay, go to voicemail. Anyway, I want to share with you today my protein globes that you can take wherever, whenever. You can freeze them, and then by the time you're on that airplane and you're like, hey, I need a healthy snack, you're gonna pop these beauties right out and you're gonna enjoy them. So thank you for joining me today. There is only 4 ingredients, 5 technically, because we're gonna roll them in some chocolate. High protein, so let's get started. So first of all, we are going to take 3/4 cups of yogurt. You guys have seen online all this craze about baking and cooking with cottage cheese. I'm making a mess. I've made this with cottage cheese. They're pretty good, but there's a lot of fat in cottage cheese. So we are trying to maximize lower fat and high protein. So let me wipe this off. And next, one thing that I haven't seen added that I'm going to do to increase our protein is I'm going to add chia seeds. You guys have seen how you soak the seeds and you make this dish for in the morning, but if you do your research and you keep these in the fridge, the best thing to do is to grind them right before you eat them, if you can. So we're going to take a traditional coffee bean grinder. Very cool. We're gonna take 3 tablespoons of our chia seeds. And don't forget the lid. I've done that before and it makes a huge mess, right? And we're just gonna take those seeds and make them into a powder, just like flour. 1. Okay, so check this out. 3 tablespoons of chia seed, can you guys see that? Is 6 grams of protein. So very healthy, very nutritious, plus you get your good omega-3s, that is what we want, right? So you guys can see my clear bowl here, and we're just mixing that all together, right? And 3/4 cups. We like to use the Chobani lactose-free yogurt, and 3/4 a cup, there is 13 grams of protein. Super awesome, right? So we have our yogurt, our chia seeds. Next, we're going to add 1 scoop, and it's a pretty good scoop. Look at the size of that thing. And here is one of the brands that we absolutely love. And today we're going to do the chocolate peanut butter, and that's 28 grams of protein, you guys. Super awesome. So we're just gonna stir all this together, and then we'll add in our peanut butter, and then you just roll them out. And can you see the consistency here? It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. And the one thing that I love about this is you can freeze them, and then you can put them in your kiddos' lunches. You can take them on trips. And whenever you're sitting on an airplane and you're like, I really need a healthy snack, pop one of these out, you're gonna love it. Okay, and then we're gonna add 1 cup of peanut butter. And there's a lot of these recipes that you see online, they add syrup, and I just don't think you need to. I think there's enough sugar in this peanut butter, and especially since we're gonna coat these in chocolate and a little bit of coconut oil, I think it's perfect. It is basically a homemade Reese's peanut butter cup, and it's somewhat healthy. And this is the brand of peanut butter that I love. It only has 2 grams of sugar per serving. We're doing 16 servings, but it has 8 grams of protein per tablespoon, and we're doing 16 tablespoons. So can you guys guess how much protein is going to be in these beauties? We should be able to get about 12 of our protein globes. And I'm gonna say globes because you can take these anywhere around the world. Lunches, your job, work, vacation, and you want a healthy snack, here you go. You guys are gonna love these. And then we're just gonna roll them, and I'm going to make them in 2 tablespoon sizes. So I'll show you how to do that. Let's just get this good and incorporated. Okay. Now it doesn't look the prettiest, but again, we're gonna make these into their shapes, and then we're gonna pop them in the freezer for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna coat them, okay? And it does take a minute, and you do need a little bit of patience to get all the ingredients to incorporate here, right? Because we wanted the peanut butter to incorporate with the protein powder, and you can see the consistency. So, perfect. I'm gonna wash my hands. So let me show you how easy this is. Okay, so one tablespoon, and they just roll out. Look how easy. Okay, so you're gonna line your cookie sheet with some parchment paper. So this, and then I'm gonna do one more scoop, and I won't make you guys stay with me the whole time, but right, so check that out. And then you just roll them in between your 2 hands, shape them the best you can. Voila. I am going to leave the phone recording, and I am just getting started, you guys, with these videos, so I need to purchase a mic. I think there might be a little bit of an echo, so I apologize about that, but I'm going to figure out what the best mic system will be and get that. Okay, so I'm going to make all of these, and I'll come back and show you before I pop them in the freezer, okay? All right, you guys, there they are. They look scrumptious. We're gonna pop them in the freezer for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna coat them with chocolate. Okay, everybody, our protein globes have been in the freezer for 20 minutes. So now I have taken our dairy-free chocolate. This is one of the brands that we use because I do have a household that is dairy-free, and guess what? These treats are gluten-free as well, okay? So we have our piggies here, and anyway, they've already went off, but they're still beeping, so I'm not sure what's happening. But, okay, so here we go. So I have taken the dark chocolate, I've melted it very slowly. You can do it over the stove, you can use your microwave. I've added just a little bit of the organic coconut oil to make it smooth and shiny, okay? And so I have taken a toothpick. They're kind of heavy, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I don't know that my toothpick is gonna be strong enough. All right, look at that. So I measured it the other day, and it's less than 2 teaspoons of chocolate on these, maybe a little more. But like I said, these are homemade, healthy, basically Reese's peanut butter cups. And can you guys guess how much protein is in each one? 9 grams. So I won't sit here and let you watch me do each one of those, but I'm going to coat each one in the chocolate. So let me show you real quick. You have 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, 3/4 cups of lactose-free yogurt, 1 scoop of the protein powder, and a cup of Teddie's smooth natural peanut butter. 9 grams in each one of these. They're going to be delicious. Stay tuned. I'll cut it in half so you can see what they look like. And I may or may not get part of the family to do a taste test. However, I will test them and let you know how amazing they are. Okay. So I was able to convince Ethan to join today on a taste test. So pick out which one you want and let's show the audience what they look like. And these are our version of homemade protein globes or homemade Reese's peanut butter cups. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, look at that. Covered in dark chocolate. You're traveling, you need a snack. Whip these out of your backpack. On a scale of 1 to 10, would you rather have Mom's protein globes or do you want manufactured?
I'm taking the protein globes, okay.
Yes, okay. Okay, look at that, you guys. Creamy, yummy. So good, so good. And look at the size of these things. This like this. Maybe I should name them protein golf balls. Right?
Yeah.
So 9 grams of protein. Pretty good snack right there. I think you guys are gonna love them. I'm gonna put all the information in the notes below. Thank you for joining. And if you want more protein recipes, check out. I've got brownies, chocolate chip oatmeal cookies, and as always, thank you for watching and liking and sharing these videos because you never know who you know that needs protein.
Yeah, I haven't tried the brownies yet. Maybe we should make another video.
Ooh. The verdict is in. I did get Noah Paul to try to taste these. I got a 9.5 out of him. They are better than a Reese's peanut butter cup. And look at the size of these. They're like the size of literally a golf ball, if not bigger. So you can freeze them, take them with you, healthy snack, hot 9 grams of protein. And if you need other healthy recipes with high protein, check out this video. It is gonna knock your socks off.